103.5 WSHE. She's only South Florida rock and roll. It's a local show on She. That is Mary KARLZEN from her EP Hide. And the St. James Hotel, one we've been kind of previewing for you over the last couple of weeks or so. And we welcome to the local show microphones, Mary KARLZEN.
Hi.
And George BARCALA from Nuclear Valdez, who's helping out with guitar and co-producing on it. Say hi, George.
Hi, George.
Very nice. Well, welcome back. It was last year at this time, just about, that you released the first album, and now you got a second one, an EP, 6 songs, coming out this coming Saturday at Specs on Dixie Highway in the Gables with a live performance at 5 p.m., and you must be very excited about the new release.
Yeah.
What, the one thing that I get from hearing it, with the first record, everybody kind of like tried to peg you as an acoustic, kind of folky, little country, but you did have some pop stuff on there and some kind of rock-oriented things. This album definitely rocks a whole lot more, as evident with that track. Started out a little acoustic and then went rock and roll. What's going on?
Just maybe different players.
Is there any sort of new attitude or
no.
a conscious change of direction, or is this just what's coming out?
Yeah, just kind of what happens. I stopped trying to do anything for any kind of purpose. So these songs just kind of floated to the surface and kind of voted on them, and the players are why the CD works and how it works. Is their contribution to it. Now, the first album, you worked with the rhythm section from the Mavericks. Yeah. Paul and Bobby, and Mark Scandariato on guitars. Yeah, he's on this one, too.
And he's on this one, too, we should point out. And then, but at the time, I remember when the record finally came out, you pretty much put together a live band, and that was together for most of the first half of last year. What happened?
Yeah, well, we just, we wanted to do some live shows, and
obviously, you couldn't use the Mavericks. So.
No, they were doing their own thing, and we put together a band, and it just didn't seem to be working. Everybody was going there. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened, but
just the way things go.
Yeah,
things fall apart sometimes.
Yeah, just that kind of thing. And we were in between bands, and we wanted to do this EP. And so we decided to just hire musicians to go into Criteria and get the job done, and that's how we found Jose and George. And
I was just going to say, I mean, on the first one, you have great players like the guys from the Mavericks. How'd you end up with losers like the guys from Forget the Name and Nuclear Valdez?
And they are losers, too. So.
I mean, Forget the Name and Nuclear Valdez? What are you thinking about?
No, we just wanted the best player. I wanted the best players that I could get, even if they belonged to another band. So we asked them, and they had some free time, and they said yes, and they came and played on some songs and stayed.
Cool.
For a while at least.
Yeah, we should point out that you've got a couple of gigs coming up. I know the in-store appearance Saturday for the release of the album. Plus, you're playing with the Mavericks on Thursday and Friday?
Yes, at the Talk House.
At the Stephen Talk House in Miami Beach, and you guys are going to be backed by this band?
Yes, we started to look for other players, but after playing with these guys, I'm really spoiled, and now it's very hard to find musicians of that caliber, and so it's kind of hard to give up.
It comes out great. Let's hear another track from the EP Hide. This is a long time ago. Mary KARLZEN and her band, George BARCALA from Nuclear Valdez on guitar, Mark Scandariato, Pepe Tillon from Forget the Name, and Derek Murphy from Forget the Name as well. This is Mary KARLZEN a long time ago on 103.5 WSHE, Fort Lauderdale, Miami, the Palm Beaches. She's only South Florida rock and roll.
And
103.5 WSHE, She's Only South Florida Rock and Roll. The local show on Shoe with Mary Carlzen from her new EP, Hide. That's a long time ago, featuring George Barcala and Mark Scandariato on guitars there. And we've got Mary and George here in the studio tonight to talk about the new EP. George, what was it like playing outside of Nuclear Valdez, and two, on a song like that, outside of your perceived musical style, rock?
Oh, you're right. I'm no country player, that's for sure.
But we all heard that.
Yeah. But no, it's great because for one, what really interested me is that Mary has great songs, so it was very easy to play to good songs, And I also knew Jose and Derek from forget the name, and I thought they're nice guys and they're great players. So it was a great opportunity for me to go in and play with these guys. It's just a lot of fun.
Yeah, the EP's got a lot of life to it. It sounds like a lot of fun. You got more involved as things went on. First, you were just like hired hand as guitarist, but you ended up with a co-producing credit. What kind of involvement did you have with the development of the songs, or at any, or just the arrangements, or what did you do?
I would just basically lend a hand in the studio, just make sure everything, that we had a good time, and it was a fresh thing.
You were in charge of the refreshments then, basically.
Yeah, I made coffee and stuff like that. I was a coffee boy.
Nice.
No, it was just, just good things lives in there.
Like in here. All right, you gotta compose yourself now, Mary. Are you gonna be all right?
Can I add to that?
Sure.
He did much more. Yes, we did have a good time, but George came in. We didn't have a producer going into that, and it made me very nervous that it was all on my shoulders, and George was there, and he just said, well, this is what this is the sound I would pick for this, and maybe we should go here with the song, and maybe it should go there, and just
that much?
Yes. He jumped right in there and
doesn't remember. I wonder what kind of
person.
refreshments you were responsible for, but that's another story.
He's the type of person that he won't do something half-assed. He'll do it. He does it to do it to the best of his ability. And I disagree with you about being a country player. I think that he's an astonishing player, and he could play anything he wanted to, and he just kind of, no, get out of here. And I think any good player can apply himself to any type of music when his heart is into it, or when they feel it. If they don't feel it, they're not going to play it. But he came in and he just opened his mind, and what came out was best for the songs. What was, what he played. I think. I don't know. But
cool. I want to play one. You're excited about me playing this one, George?
Yeah.
Which one is that?
Track 1. I'd Be Lying.
That's my favorite.
Go for it, yeah.
Yeah, I was going to save this one for last, but since we're talking about it, this one really kind of, is what George is all about. I mean, when I hear this one, I mean, it's a great song.
We got Fro here on 12 string, I guess. Yeah.
Fro's from the Nukes as well on 12 string. It's an all-star kind of situation here. And you hear this, and you if you know anything about Nuclear Valdez, you'll know who's playing on this one. That's for sure. Like if anybody has their own sound, this is it. This is Mary Carlzen from her EP Hide. I'd Be Lying on She's Only South Florida Rock and Roll, 103.5 WSHE.
Train station crying, but the train's gone
could forget, not remember. Do you ever think that we could get it back the same? Now the best prize is still on the horizon. And if I said I didn't miss you, I'd be lying. Oh, I'd be lying. Oh, I'd be lying. Oh, I'd be lying.
One 103.5 WSHE. She's only South Florida rock and roll. Mary KARLZEN from her EP Hide and I'd Be Lying. We've got Mary and George BARCALA here to talk about the recording of it. And well, I think you're definitely shaking off that country folky acoustic thing with tunes like that.
Well, I don't want to shake it off. It's just a different phase.
Or side.
Yeah, yeah.
What did we were talking about off mic before? Oh, who else was playing on this track? You were saying Fro Soso, from the singer for Nuclear Valdez, is on 12-string there and keyboards.
Yeah, Lester Mendez on the B3 organ there too.
Nice effect.
Yeah, he's an extraordinary player.
Yes, and we should say Lester worked on your Nuclear Valdez record, the Dream Another Dream album, and also is on the new Coverdale Page record that was done there at Criteria.
That's right.
Around that time. Did you guys run into Jimmy or Dave while you were there?
No.
No? No one.
Oh, well.
We did record in Studio A, where R.E.M. did their last record, and that was a real thrill.
Was the vibe still there?
Yeah, I thought so. I don't know. It's pretty cool. Yeah, Hotel California was recorded there. Yeah, some great records.
Well, I think Hide, your EP would be right up there as a great record.
Thanks. But
I'm serious. What prompted it to be an EP? Just 6 songs, and how did you decide on these?
Well, I believe that we wanted to go to Criteria and do something to take it a step beyond the first CD that was recorded, like, in our house, And we were kind of under a budget, and I think that a full-length album would have been quite a lot for, to record at Criteria. So we kind of had a vote between, Rich and Steve, they're our management company, RS Management, as they're called now, and the players, and I just kind of got everyone's opinion and
on the songs, you mean?
So
it makes for quite a little nice little package.
Yeah.
Let's do another one. I guess I don't know which way to go. I guess we'll slow things down a bit here with track number 2, and this goes back to a little more of a country thing.
I hope you don't
guess.
forget. Is that what you're gonna play?
Yeah.
This is written by Mark. He had originally wrote it for himself, and it was very different. It was more like Teenage Fan Club kind of song.
Mm-hmm.
And he was playing it around the house, and I kept hearing it and thought it was a great song, but I couldn't quite sing the words. It was something like This Kiss of Death or something. I don't know. I couldn't sing it. So I asked him if I could change the words and change it around a bit, and this is what we came up with.
Great. I hope you don't forget Mary KARLZEN on She's Only South Florida Rock and Roll, 103.5 WSHE.
In your life, you know I wanna stay.
103.5 WSHE. She's only South Florida rock and roll with Mary KARLZEN from her EP Hide. That's I Hope You Don't Forget. And I hope you don't forget that Mary's EP release situation is going on this coming Saturday afternoon, 5 o'clock at Specs on South Dixie Highway there at Coral Gables, South Miami area. The band will play live there in the store. Is this true?
Yes.
That's very exciting. And you can also check them out Thursday and Friday. They're going to be opening up for the Mavericks at the Stephen Talk House on Miami Beach.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then you've got another gig, I know, the 26th at the Reunion Room. And what else?
31st?
It could be.
I heard that. I heard that
getting,
floated around 31st at the Talk House also,
yeah,
I think.
I'm getting too far ahead of my schedule.
Okay. Well, the main thing is for people to think about Thursday and Friday at the Talk House with the Mavericks, and Saturday the EP release party at Specs, 5 p.m. in the afternoon. What else were we going to touch on here? My mind has just been erased.
Tell me what song you're going to play.
We're going to play Hope That I See You Again. Mm-hmm. I have nothing to say.
Okay.
Another story, perhaps, about the song. My train of thought derailed.
Not quite my choice for the CD, but other people wanted it on there, and I turned it over to George, and he came up with the guitar things, and it turned into quite something.
This?
Yeah.
It turned into this. Great. We not to change the subject, but you would. I remember what we were going to talk about. You wanted to say something about the label.
That's right.
Don't do it, man.
No, I just think it's a great label. Yesterday and Today Records.
We should say, yeah, Richie Lowe at Yesterday and Today Records. It's the third release on the Y&T Music label. It's actually, yeah, it is the Y&T Music label, even though it's an EP. Which he said he'd never do another one, but here he is doing another one. What can we say? And we hope that he keeps doing them because it's good stuff, good packaging, and well worth the investment. That's it?
That's it.
Just a plug?
That's right.
Just a plug. All right, and the next Nuclear Valdez record, when's that? Is that going to be on Y&T 4?
I don't know.
We'll touch on that in just a second. We'll do one more from the EP Hide right now, and I'll see you again. Mary KARLZEN on 103.5 WSHE.
Nothing changes, nothing stays the same. You rip it up and throw it away.
103.5 WSHE. She's only South Florida rock and roll. The local show on 2 with Mary KARLZEN. And I See You Again from her EP Hide, which gets released this coming. The official release date is Saturday, March 13th at Specs on South Dixie Highway in Coral Gables, 5 p.m. with a special live performance. And, of course, Thursday and Friday with the Mavericks at the Stephen Talkhouse. George, come on up to the mic. What's going on with Nuclear Valdez?
Just writing songs. We're getting songs together. Basically it. And the writing process.
Any live performances coming sometime?
Not for now. Maybe.
Not for now.
Yeah, we're still in the writing process.
This year?
Oh, definitely this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. I hope so. So the point being, definitely get out there and check out Mary KARLZEN at some of these gigs while she's got the use of George and Derek and Jose, because I'm sure Forget the Name are going to get busier and busier with their own record out there as well, and the Nukes will get busy with a new project too. Congratulations on the EP.
Thanks.
It's a wonderful recording and songs and everything. It's a great job.
Thank you.
And we look forward to more. I guess that just about does it. We've got the last track on here called Hide, which is the title track. What's the story behind this one? It's kind of like an epilogue or so.
Hide was a song that had been... I couldn't seem to finish it. And I had played it for Rich, and it was written, one of those late night kind of songs, and and what we tried to do, it wasn't originally going to be on the CD, and Rich said, well, if that's all you have, that's the song, and that's all I felt that the song was. It said everything it had to say in that minute and a half, and we wanted to recreate the feeling of how it was originally written, so that's why we left it the way it is, and it has no effects, or it's supposed to recreate the sound of being in your living room and kind of just playing a song and playing it for yourself.
Well, definitely, the music speaks for itself, and it's I don't know, it kind of really completes the whole EP when you listen to it in its entirety, the whole EP. This is the title track from Mary KARLZEN, Hide, on 103.5 WSHE.
Shelter walking, maybe I ought to find me a softer world to put my life in, 'cause I see it every day. Stormy weather is headed my way. Maybe I ought to find me someone to hold me up when I can't go on, when things get too rough, someone to stay